Hitech Ultraviolet Private Limited Mumbai is happy to help you with the UV disinfection system installation process. The installation of a UV system is a very simple procedure and can be easily done if the instructions are followed correctly. The only important thing to remember is that the parts of this system need to be handled gently, with proper care. The installation majorly involves two solid materials, steel and glass. The UV chamber made of stainless steel and quartz sleeves and UV lamps made of glass. Glass, as you know, is extremely fragile. There are high chances of damage to the lamps or quartz sleeves during the installation if not handled with care. As you begin unpacking, open the wooden box without jerking, carefully. Next, you will find the smaller wooden box with the UV lamps and quartz sleeves in it. And here is the wooden box of the control panel, which you can open normally. The UV system is bolted to the base of the wooden box. You can remove it with the help of a spanner. The lamps and quartz sleeves wooden box has just been taped well for packing, and that's why you would only need a cutter to unpack this wooden box. Kindly make sure you do not use any other instruments to open this box. Here are two things you need to have with you during installation: clean gloves and a half-inch dia smooth PVC pipe. Please note that the length of the PVC pipe should be at least 2 feet more than the length of the UV chamber. You will need at least 2 technicians to install the UV system. We recommend that you build a stand for the UV system at your production site, so it doesn't come in contact with impure water or other impurities from the ground. The UV system should be at least 2.5 feet away from the wall behind. Also maintain a distance equal to the length of the UV chamber from the unit end cap side of the system. This space is required to ensure easy installation and replacement of lamps and quartz sleeves without their damage. You can start by fixing the inlet and outlet pipe on any side as per your convenience. Remove the system end cap by opening the dome nuts with a spanner. We begin with installing the quartz sleeves. Here are the O-rings and these are the compression nuts. You can remove the compression nuts one by one. Take the clean half-inch dia PVC hard pipe and insert it into the chamber until it reaches the other end of the unit, where the second technician would be standing. Remove the quartz sleeves from the carton pipe packing carefully. Now insert the quartz sleeve over this PVC pipe. Once it reaches the other end of the unit, ensure that the quartz sleeve is equidistant from both the ends of the chamber. Let the PVC pipe stay as it is. Place the O-ring on both ends of the quartz sleeves carefully. Take the compression nut and tighten it with your hands for both the ends. You can now remove the PVC pipe. Repeat the same procedure for all the quartz sleeves. To test, slowly release a small amount of water with low pressure to fill the chamber and check for any leaks. If there is no leak, you can increase the pressure of the water to test its efficiency. Our UV systems can withstand a maximum pressure of 125 psi. If you find any leaks, stop the water flow and drain the water from the chamber using the drainage valve provided in our system. Now, check the O-ring and tighten the compression nut again. Now we proceed to install the UV lamps. Remove the UV lamps from the carton pipe packing slowly. After opening it up completely, make sure you hold the lamps carefully, especially at the ends. The gloves are necessary since it will ensure there are no fingerprints on the lamps whatsoever. Even the slightest of dust or marks on the UV lamp will hinder the emission of UV rays during the sterilization process. Hold the UV lamp straight with the pin side of the lamp on the side of the unit end cap and slowly insert it into the UV quartz sleeves. If there is more than one lamp in your system, insert all the lamps one by one. Now, you need to match the numbers given on each of the lamp holders and the corresponding number given below the compression nuts on the unit. Accordingly, place the lamp holder in the right slot. The compression nut cap can now be securely fit into the compression nuts, and please ensure it's tightened by hand only. Repeat for all the slots. Once you have tightened all the compression nut caps on both sides of the UV system, you can place the unit end cap and tighten with the dome nuts. Next, ensure there is proper earthing in the electrical connection. The UV system is now ready to be switched on. After you turn on the main switch, you will see that the pilot lamp is on. Next, you can turn on the switch given on the control panel of our unit. As per the number of UV lamps in the unit, check if all the indication LED lights are on. Here, all the LED lights are lit. You have successfully installed your UV system. You can follow the same procedure for the installation of the smaller UV units as well. The only exception being that the control panel will not be separate but attached with the unit itself. Thank you for watching this installation video.